What's going on YouTube? My name is Zach with Android Digest, and today I want to review a case for the Samsung Galaxy Tab S8 Ultra. I know this will change very soon, maybe even by the time you watch this video, but as of today there are not a lot of cases available for this tablet. So I saw that there was a Speck case that they actually made, a very nice premium case, so I thought I would review it for you and let you know how it is. So with all that being said, let's get this review started. Alright, so maybe you're one of those people out there and you decided to buy a Tab S8 Ultra, but you don't want to spend $350 on the keyboard case. I did review that keyboard case, and honestly I do think it's pretty good, but $350 is a tough pill to swallow, especially when you could just go buy a case and a Bluetooth keyboard and go be on your way. So I was wanting to review a bunch of cases, but honestly it was so hard to get my hands on any. But then I saw that there was this Speck case available and I decided to pick one up. Now originally when I saw this case, I actually saw it for $65, but right now it's down to $40, and I don't know if that's gonna stick or not, but either way, I paid the 65 bucks, I got it delivered, and I thought I would review it for you because again, a lot of people are not talking about cases for this device. Now, if I'm honest, I have no idea what material this case is made out of, but I could say it feels very, very premium. It reminds me of a material that I see on a lot of jackets, and it's not leather, it's not that, but it's still a very, very nice texture to this material. The case is also fairly lightweight as well, and whenever you put the tablet in the case and you decide to close it, it doesn't close with magnets, and that may be a negative thing for you. Instead, there's this little clip here, and it actually just clips shut. So you can clip it shut, and the good news is at least you know it's not going to fly open unexpectedly. At least you have a secure way to close the case, but on the negative end, it's not quite as easy as just closing the case and having it close magnetically. And when you spend at least 40 bucks on a case, one thing you at least wish it would do is close magnetically. So that's a little bit of a con in my opinion. But it is a little bit of a minor one, and when you take a look at the back of this case, you're going to see that this S Pen right here, it is not secured on the back. There's nothing on this case that will keep the S Pen from getting knocked out. So you could see here that I am actually brushing the S Pen, and overall it is still staying put. I think the bottom of this case actually stops the momentum, so you're not really going to have an easy time knocking out the S Pen. But there could be one quick swipe that of course could knock that S Pen loose, so I don't really like that they're not putting plastic tabs here. I know a lot of cases do that to keep the S Pen in place, so that's a little bit of a negative thing as well. But these are really small gripes when we're talking about this case. When you do buy a case, a lot of you are just looking for a nice premium material. You're also looking for something that is nice and protective. And if you look at the outside of this case, you could actually see that whenever you do insert the tablet in the case, it actually does have a bumper around the sides of the case, so the sides of your tablet will still be protected. And you do still have holes for your speakers and your charging ports. And if you do decide to use this on a table or on your lap, there are several different ridges here in the case. So there's 6 different viewing angles that you could use just based on these little ridges here. So that's an awesome thing to see because a lot of cases only have 1 or 2 or even 3 viewing angles. So to get 6 different viewing angles, that's going to make this case very, very good and very, very practical. And one other thing that I love about this case is that it's actually protective over the rear cameras. It actually covers up the rear cameras, and if you want to uncover that, if you want to actually use those cameras, you just have to move this flap down, and when you move it down, you could take pictures, do whatever you want, and you could move that little flap back up after you're done using it. So that's a great feature that I wish more cases would actually implement. So if I summarize this case, I'll simply say that it's a very good case overall. It's made of very premium materials. I absolutely love the feel of this case. It does feel very, very nice. I also love how this case does protect the sides of your tablet even when the case is not shut. I do love that this case shuts very securely, so you don't have to worry about it flying open, and you've got this little tab here. And I just love the look of it. I also love the Speck brand. A lot of people know about it, so it's going to look really, really nice when you have these little logos here. But there are a couple downsides. For one, the price is a little bit more than a normal case. If you see this for $40, that's not a terrible price, but you might see this for $60 or $65. Feel free to check the links in the description. If you see this case for a really high price, you do have to factor in it's a very nice case. It's made of more premium materials than your average case, that's for sure. But it doesn't protect your S Pen from falling out. It won't fall out in most situations, but there are some rare cases where it may fall out of the case. Another negative of this case is, again, it doesn't magnetically close. So you are going to have to close this little thing every single time. So there are a couple of negatives, and of course this does just cost a little more, and maybe you want to save some money. But overall, I do think that this case is very, very good. It is worth purchasing. I did buy this with my own money. This is not sponsored content in any way. But hopefully this video did help you out. I know if you're looking for a case, it's been very hard to find one. So hopefully this video helps you in your search. Feel free to give me a like if you did like this video. Also, feel free to give me a sub. That really does mean a lot to my channel. And one other way you could support me is, of course, using links in the description. Some of those will be affiliate links, and that does help to support me. So I hope you have a great day. Feel free to check out some other videos. I did review the keyboard cover case for this tablet. I reviewed the Tab S8, the S8 Plus, the S8 Ultra. I've done all types of reviews on these Samsung tablets. So feel free to check out some other videos, and I hope you have a great day.